Welcome back to another video from me. Hi, I'm the Black Dragon. Today we'll be starting a quest in Genshin Impact that I accidentally already started the conversation. Accidentally I started the conversation. And to be totally honest, I did do some preparation before this quest because we are meant to collect some things, and I've collected basically everything I can collect of that right now. So yeah. Hey, what are you doing on the waterfall? Are you going to take a bath or something? Is that's okay, we won't disturb you. What bath? I am pondering some profound questions. If I must say, I suppose I am meditating. If you hadn't come thundering along and interpreting my train of thought, perhaps I would have already come up with the answer. We're really sorry. Let's see. A human, a strange and rainbow balloon. You two must be from outside the village. Right. Paimon and she's a Black Dragon. Add another one to the counter of the amount that the traveler and Paimon introduced himself with this exact same sentence. Wait a sec, though. You're right to say that we're not from here. What do you mean, a rainbow balloon? Oh, that's right. You might not see it that way. I almost forgot about that again. Let me think. Right, Black Dragon. What does Paimon look like to you? She looked like a mercy food.
No, that's just wrong!
Interesting. To my eyes, Paimon is just a little rainbow balloon floating in the air, and the string seems to extend upwards to somewhere above the sky itself. Oh god. What? Seriously? Yes, and just what does the Black Dragon look to you? To your eyes, Paimon? Of course, Paimon, golden hair, travel companion. Don't tell Paimon you see something else. What I see, if I really must say, then I see a monster that looks like it could swallow them all in a single bite. That's very scary. Are you serious? Of course I'm serious. Perhaps you've heard that we Musing can see things that human cannot. But for some reason, I see things differently, even when compared to other medicines. I can always find things that have been hidden. I've read that the nature of things is hidden beneath them, and this nature decides the future. Not that I know what that means. If that's the case, how did you know that we are outsiders? Well, though what we see is different, we can still find ideas that we have in common. Just like how you can tell a flower is still a flower no matter how strange the color, right? As long as I spend enough time with everyone, I can grasp the concepts that everyone talks about and then pretend to fit in. If you hadn't looked special in my eyes at all, I would have struggled to find the right concept to describe you. As I thought, it seems that I still have lots to learn. That's a whole bunch of stuff that I found it really get. I don't know if we've talked for ages, but we don't even know your name. What's the name? But an artificial code that confirms false of uniformity and different perceptions. Though everyone calls me Kanatila. And you may do so as well. Kanatila? Kanatila, yeah. Whoa, you talk in such a roundabout way, just like a scholar. We've met a few of them. Roundabout, is that how you see it? I don't usually talk with humans from outside, so I don't quite understand your methods of communication. I am merely making deductions and inferences based on what I have read in books. You keep talking about what you've read in books, and read too. It must be really inconvenient for you to. I was expecting there to be books here. Yes, an amazing skull left them behind, all hidden inside a secret base. All of what I just said I learned from those books. There's even a book there that I just couldn't understand. Meditation has allowed me to comprehend it, ever so little of it. But lately I've been making no progress no matter how I wreck my brain. That's why I came here to meditate and try to find a way forward. A book that can't be understood. Aren't arcane secrets never meant to be known by anyone, usually encrypted books like that? Speaking of secrets, that usually means treasure. Now that Paimon thinks about it, She's getting curiouser and curiouser. If you're interested, why don't I take you to there to have a look? The book is important to me, and I must find a way to understand it. You appear to be knowledgeable, well-informed outsiders. Perhaps you'll be able to understand the book quite easily. Our experience tends to be more. I've solved a puzzle or two. That's right. We're like super professionals at this. Come on, show us the way. Okay, just to show you the preparation, because we needed to collect the animatic pages, and I've basically collected all of them findable just in the world. The thing is, number 10 is missing and number 12 is missing. So yeah. Also, doesn't this unlock a quest? Huh. No, this doesn't unlock a quest, but I do know where I need to go now, thanks to having looked at where I need to go beforehand. Here we go here. And this here was previously blocked off, but should now be open. Wait, what? Oh. But I need to get in there. Wait, let me just quickly have a look. Never mind, I have found the quest which I need to follow. Which requires me to go here. Good. Here we go. And we're here. If we dive down below, the entrance will find a place where the scholar. But it looks like you and I are prompt. What sort of entrance are you talking about? Alright, it's being hidden after all. So you won't be able to see it. Just watch down. Canatila takes out something that looks like a key, tracing the air along on some trail. There is a soft chime in a shallow pool before you suddenly become unheavily deep. Oh, there's an entrance now. Well, Palm couldn't tell how you did that. Well, I can't quite explain it either. While others can't see it, there are actually all sorts of features here. As long as I use my token to draw a line across those features, I can do some incredible things. That said, I don't know why they are only present here. As such, I did a lot of research until I found it inside your book. It has much to do with me and my token, and I'm also certain that if I figure it out, I'll know why I'm special in this way. There's nothing wrong with being special. Well then, that's enough of that. Let's go inside. Let's find a way to understand that strange book. So that's how we do it. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Yes, rock is gone. You should be able to get a whole lot of chests from him as well. Yes. But before we continue, I know that there's something I need to collect here, so I'll try to walk around it and go here real quick. Because there is Medic page 12, so only 10 is missing, which I've seen already that it doesn't exist for some reason. But I think maybe Enigmatic page 10 might be on the book stand already. So you can't understand it all either. Not a single word. I reckon we should look more closely. You stare at the runes on the page for some time. The runes slowly start to disintegrate and reassemble themselves, becoming new words. At the same time, your surroundings seem to recede and you arrive in a strange new place. I see. This is a world where even sweet flowers and mint cannot grow. Can you see it too? Just turn around to look for the source of the voice, but are suddenly awake, looking back at the book. It looks just like it did originally, as far as nothing happened. So did you discover anything? Blackburn. It's like I entered a strange place. A strange place, but you were here the whole time. Did you stare too intensely or something? I knew you'd be able to see it too. Have you had the same experience, Cantolia? Is that what you meant by meditating? Yes. Though I can't understand a single word in the book, I get a strange feeling from looking at it for long enough. It feels as though you've been transported to another world, and then you can start to understand the book's content. But as soon as you awake, you're back to being unable to comprehend it. Then what have you seen before? Oh, wait just a moment. Ta-da! There's my notebook. I've written down everything I saw inside. That said, I wrote it all down while I was meditating, and I was sort of in a trance, so it might be a bit hard to understand. Let me see. Yep, that's really messy. Wow! But it says something about an alienness or something like that. Oh, we already completed that quest. Based on my previous results, the scholar must have been conducting research on alienness or something. Then this book must be must record things that happened a long time ago. Yes, but I still can't understand exactly what happened. Even when meditating, I can make heads or tails of what comes before and after. As such, though, I can understand just a little bit. I still don't know what it is really saying. If I'm not mistaken, however, the book is still missing a lot of content. The notebook does mention a few locations. Oh, so you mean these locations might be clues? Locations, yes, the names of the locations are written between both sections. Could it be trying to tell us where critical parts of the text are hidden? I mean, I guess that's much in the past, but I've never left Agnes, so... In that case, why don't you stay here, Cantolia? We'll go investigate the place in the notebook. Maybe we'll find the bits and pieces. And besides, it's related to Agnes, so there's no way we're going to ignore it. Alright, in that case, I'm counting on you two. If you find anything, just bring it back. I'll be waiting here for you. And here we go. These do look like a missing page from the book. Let's try putting one back in, shall we? And we have to submit them one by one. And then we just need to concentrate and meditate on the book like before. The edges of the pages gradually blur. Oh, what? Oh, damn, there's a lot of text. Okay, we count this poems here. It appears that these books were left behind by an ancient order. Kingdoms rise and fall, and when a civilization is annihilated, a new one will be born after from the ashes, which these books refer to as Fortuna. It's somewhat rudimentary, but theoretically at least, it bears striking resemblance to the computational scheme I have formulated and termed World Formula. All the records are blurred with age, but were I able to quantify them to some extent, they could be of use in my World Formula calculations. No matter how many times I derive it, the results remain the same, though this result is not expected. Unlike the fiction in these ancient texts, there will be no more new civilizations born, unless we consider introducing variables from outside the system. If it was that sort of power, there might be a chance. Here I found magical techniques left behind by the Golden Troop. They seem to be referred to by various names. I'll go with this one for now. Based on my interpretation, it appears to be known as the Seal of Chemical Marriage, and consists of 2 parts. However, it has been weathered too much to decipher any more information. Interestingly, I've encountered similar symbols in the documents from the New Cruise Institute archives. They look complicated, yet the underlying principles are quite clear. If the records prove accurate, there are some key locations within the realm remaining. Related records may be found elsewhere as well. I should record my findings here for now, as they may prove useful in the future. So this might have something to do with alchemy in the Genshin universe. Interesting. Wow, this time even Pomegranate starts to understand. Seems like the confusion was all due to the pages that were missing before, huh? So let's put another page in, shall we? And we have to put him all in page by page. And breathe. As you start meditating again, you once more attempt to understand the page contents. The edges of the page blur and the incomprehensible shapes that line it leap forth, as if mounted on a pop-up book. Yet before you can make sense of what's happening, there's a rush of noise all around you and you return to the world as it was. Oh god, there's a lot of text. Hey, Jacob! Isn't okay, so yeah. The pollution of the land and water wrought by giant beast, Elenas seems to have been mostly purified and diluted. However, when it comes to Elenas itself, even the adults seems to be at a total loss. They simply cordoned off the surrounding area. Nevertheless, it was quite easy to sneak in. It felt rather strange slipping into the creature's mouth, and it reminded me of events from some of the stories I once read. Though I've no substantive evidence, I still sense some sort of will from it. Jacob did too. There were no signs of decay in the flesh. Instead, its body was hardening, as if forming a protective membrane. Given its current immobilized state, it looks like a self-defense mechanism to safeguard its internal organs. But it does make sense with such a wellspring of vitality. If my deduction is correct, it may also be used to enhance Jacob's strength by following the same principle. However, at this stage there is no need to subject Jacob to such high risk. I should get safe experimental data first though. The Institute of Natural Philosophies and then set specific research objectives. Although, as Jacob mentioned, this may waste a lot of precious time. After all, the flesh of Anders remains toxic, and the risk if Jacob has returned. He's quite brave but also an idiot. He didn't give any thought to the possible consequences. We have no one else to rely on now. The data we've collected is still incomplete. Jacob had a minor adverse reaction, primarily vomiting, but he recovered quickly, and hasn't shown other symptoms in the short term. His mental status and physical status remain stable. It's only possible because Jacob completely trusts me. Our lives are limited. Still, even if it's just for the future, we must find a way to get allies, get stronger, and prevent disaster. Elaine has enrolled in the Institute of Natural Philosophies. He should fit right in with his sharp mind. I brought the pocket watch he gave us, and we compared the time only to find there was already a significant discrepancy. We agreed to meet at the institute. The brightest minds of Fontain are gathered there, and we can expect to make huge progress and get much needed help. As for Marianne, just the sight of her fills me with joy. We had a long discussion about the Nurses and Crews Institute, but Jacob was crying through most of it. I didn't tell them about Jacob. It's because Uncle Guillotine, nice name, who was with them, is part of the Southern Contineu. Although he seems to be treating Elaine and Marianne very well, he still can't be trusted. After all, father and mother, it was all the doing of their lackeys and goons. But this quest is lore heavy. Well, Palmer can read the words now, but the alpha intended meaning is still a mystery. We'll just have to put this last page in and see what we get. Maybe this concept will link up something. The test on Jacob's strength continue. As before, the flesh and blood of the great beast Elinus is being used as nutrition. Jacob seems to have gotten used to it, so there's nothing to worry about anymore. Thus the adverse reaction observed by four mages have been caused by Jacob's feelings of disgust. It's a relief to know that the physical condition hasn't been harmed. Jacob still eats, but only out of habit, and no longer as a necessity for survival. But I suppose it's a good thing, because eating together is nice. It suddenly occurred to me that jam was somewhat similar to the flesh and blood of Elias. So I made a joke about Elias. About it. Jacob seemed quite uncomfortable. The results have improved significantly. In comparison to previous tests, before perhaps more can be done. Then the next step would be to attempt opening of a passage. The passage was opened successfully through it, though it only lasted a short while. During this time, many black monsters that were shaped like dogs emerged. They were very aggressive and terrifying, but thank goodness Jacob was there. They were so scared he was crying. He still managed to wipe them out while bawling. These monsters are identical to those we discovered during our desert expedition. However, those were salt grey, stiff and immobile, and at the time, so it was relatively safe. I'm certain their properties are nearly identical to those of animals. The Conrian records mention passages appearing in large numbers and numerous dangerous monsters that looked like dogs emerging from them. It's very likely that they are the same type. It can be safely postulated that the location these passages link to is full of these monsters, and I shall tentatively call them beastly rifts. Thus these hounds may be called rift hounds. So this is the origins of the name of the rift hounds. Oh god. As you read faster and faster, you fall into the trance and arrive again in the mysterious place. The same voice from before rings out. No matter how many times I run the calculations, the results are the same. After a few hundred years, all the birthing waters of the world will dry up, and a few hundred years after that, the world will become as it appears now, before us. This is quite a predicament. Hey, come on now, don't cry. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm here, aren't I? Don't you trust me? Also, Elaine and the others will definitely help. Also, I bet you'll definitely be able to survive in this world. You're special. I know. You're worried that the constitution of others is different from yours. That's reasonable. Well, that's why we need to continue researching the things left behind by the Golden Truth. Perhaps we'll discover some new possibilities. We'll go back to the Narcissus Cruise Institute together and take a look, okay? The voice drifts away again, after what feels like a long time. Though in this world, time seems to no longer measure change in matter. You hear the voice once more. It looks like he won't help us anymore. You're the only one I can rely on now. Hey, come on. Don't be like that. I'm sad too, but I won't cry until after the fat lady sings. We're over. We still have to find a way to cure him. Don't be scared. It all goes smoothly. There are already lots of people willing to listen to us. If we want to persuade them further, besides belief, we also need ceremony. As for the name, we'll call it the Book of Revealing, and put it in the form of a book. We use a secret cipher to write it. Everyone only sees the world that their cognitive framework allows them to see, but using this method, we can share the vision we have foreseen with others. Just as you begin to listen closely to what the voice is saying, it begins to gradually fade away. At the same time, you feel the world around you suddenly begin to collapse, and with a roaring sound resounding, you wake again. Are you okay, the Black Dragon? Was that an earthquake just now? Earthquake? What earthquake? Nothing happened here. Byron did get a little dizzy, but you looked like you fainted. You didn't end up in some mysterious place again, did you? Just what's going on with that weird space anyway? Oh, and if you think about it, it's pretty dangerous too. What if you go in and can't get back out? So what did you encounter inside? I seem to have witnessed a premonition that someone had. That page we found before that mentioned something about deductions and calculations too. Could it be that the things revealed inside the space were actually a result of such deductions? If what you say is true, then this was actually a book of prophecy, wasn't it? But why make it the format so complicated? If the author didn't want people to understand it, wouldn't it have been better not to write it at all? Actually, I also heard all kinds of sounds when I was meditating, but they were just songs, birds and flowers. I don't know anything about the prophecy you spoke of. It seems we must enter the space again to understand what's going on. If we meditate together this time, we should be able to enter it. Byron's still worried. Wait, Byron wants to come on too. No way. She's going to stay here alone. Once again, you focus upon meditating and the further surroundings you fades, the world grows silent. Then you hear the tiniest of sounds and the feeling this is revel, perhaps grief, wells up in your heart. Your very soul feels drawn to this mysterious sound, and as you follow that sound, the whole world, utterly alien, supremely familiar, raises to meet you. Ah, here we go. Where the heck did we end up? This is some kind of dreamscape. This must be a strange place you were talking about. It's much more vivid than I remember than before. Did the author of the book really create this place? And they hid such a big space inside it too. Oh, Paul doesn't know how they did it. This place looked like a ruin. Also, we meditated with Kamatoya to get here, but there are only 2 people around here. She didn't fall somewhere, did she? Oh no, things could get better if she winds up in danger. Let's go find her. Hurry. Oh, this feels very much like ruins of Condria. You get what I mean. Cumbrian ruins, but also ancient fontain. Byron sees it, that's Contalia over there. She's walking further. Can she not see it? Oh, damn. What's that? What is this? Oh! A rift. We need to continue on further this way. Villagers just sitting. Probably going to attack us. Yeah. They're dead. Okay. Branches of an ancient tree. Okay. Wait, there's a time trial there. I'm gonna go to time trial. See what this is, because time trial. Collect 24 hydro particles within 40 seconds. Okay, we need to be quick with this one, I feel like. Yes, good. There we go. And there's a ceiling here? It must be a place we can return to on later days, but... Where does the ceiling go? Oh, over there. Okay. So, we've completed that. Which... did give us some more stuff. Also, how much power gems do I have? Oh, it's enough for a wish. Which I know for a fact is going to be a 4-star. Okay, so... Okay, what? This is a really weird space. But I do like it. Hey.
There is no escape.
Oh.
Shine down.
So we need to light all of these at the same time.
Surrender.
There's one here as well. Okay, there we go. There's a chest. No. Good. We've unlocked the chest. Here we go. Let's close the chest.
A well-deserved find.
What's that? How many sigils do I have? I mean, 26. Okay. Getting close in our level of the fountain. Okay, one thing though. There should be a book around here. But it might be further along the path. Yeah, it's over here. Where did Toyoko? She was just here a moment ago. Wait, there's something on the ground. Pick it up and take a look. You pick up a page from a book. See that? That's the conclusion the world formula arrived at. After countless calculations, the scene we foresaw, the destruction after the cataclysm, and a world where not even a sweet flower or a mint can grow. That is the end of all things. Do you believe it at last? Whatever you have arrived at this place, by a book of reading, oh, the looking glass, love me your strength, that we may avoid this future. Just as it said, the only ways. The looking glass, that's a reference to the end quest. It's this page. It's the same as the ones we found before. How does it end up here? That's what I want to see. It's easily readable. It's because we're in a strange place. Catalysm, destruction, some kind of apocalypse. Well, even if Paimon can read the words, it still doesn't make sense. Well, if we put it together with the other pages, this appears to be a prophecy. So, it is as we guessed previously. So does that mean that this is the future that also wants us to see? A world where even sweet flowers and winds will grow. That's a terrible place, no matter how you slice it. If that's really the future, shouldn't they also tell everyone about it and find a solution? Why make a place like this? Maybe this is the only way everyone will believe. Or maybe he had his own considerations. It also mentions some kind of looking glass. Seems like there's another ways to get it here. Still, Palmer doesn't think any of this will be much help in answering Cantonia's question. Forget it. Who cares about some dumb prophecy anyway? The important things right now is to find Cantonia. Let's keep looking. Ah. Oh yes. Very well. Oh, look at this. Just a moment. I'm going to collect the achievement. And I'm going to take a photo. Oh, but we're moving still. Oh. I want to get a good photograph of this area for thumbnail. But hey, yes. And I'll quickly do that. Yes, I did make a screenshot. I do most of my thumbnails with screenshots. Oh, there! I didn't get there. Why is there a dog? Oh wait, no, fuck it. I found a better one. Just a moment. This magnificent, and definitely a place I will return to. Oh, we're being moved to here. Besides it, there's a rift out, isn't it? Cantonia is in danger.
Everybody stand back! Illusion! Let's light it up! Yeah.
Yep, infiltrating alien.
Oh, so sorry. Surrender!
There is no escape!
And it's down. No signs of Cantonia or where she is gone. There's only this fellow here. That's sad. It doesn't seem to want to attack us anymore. That's our first war rift out, huh? It looks like he wants to say something to us. We shouldn't get too close, just in case. Wait, is Palmer seeing this? An ordinary little doggy here. Where did the rift go? Black Dragon, take a look. Is there something wrong with Palmer's eye? Anything can happen in a dream. He's trying to tell us to go through the passage over there. Judging from his reactions, Palmer guessed it right. He knows where that's going to lead us, but we weren't able to find Cantonia anywhere, so maybe she did leave via that way. And it looks like there's no other route we can take, so let's just try and see what happens. Try it and see what happens, yes. Speaking. Always nice. It seems to be a long one. No, we're going towards the portal again. I didn't even get all the CDs. But maybe when the other pages. We came right back. Or maybe we never even left. Oh, you had the same reaction as I did, Palmer. Tell you, we were looking all over for you. Aaron kept calling out for you, but you never responded. That place was so dangerous, but you just ran around all over the place. Dangerous. The place we entered was so serene and peaceful, like a beautiful garden. We see different stuff. But all we saw was rubble. That's odd. I kept looking for you two back in the previous space, but there were big trees and flowers everywhere, so I got lost. Fortunately, I followed the sound of a bird, then found a golden butterfly, which brought me on top of the garden. What about the Rift Hounds? We saw you and the Rift Hounds. Oh right, that Rift Hound even turned into a dog. Now it feels like Palmer's just talking nonsense. I saw a little dog too, on top of the garden. There was a cute little dog that nodded at me and helped me open the way out for me. I thought you both had gone somewhere else to play, and that I didn't need to worry, so I just came back here. And you, what did you discover? We found another page. Right, we found it inside, though we don't know if it will be useful. It also looks like a page from this book. You open the page, you found and showed to Cantalia. The butterfly is a golden butterfly. Huh? What are you talking about? I can see golden butterflies flying out from the page, just like the one I saw in the space before. Never mind solving anything, we got even more problems on our hands now. Seems like you really did see something completely different in that space. If that space is the future prediction by the author, then why did you see it gotten? Just thinking about that makes Spinal's head hurt. But I was very happy inside. I didn't even think about those questions. Maybe that's what the book was trying to tell me all along. Even if we perceive differently, we can communicate our feelings to one another. Maybe that the essence of things doesn't matter at all that much after all. Bible wouldn't say that. You had a great time in there, but if you figured things out for yourself, good on you. So this place is quite sketchy, and we don't know yet. And we don't yet have any clues to what's up with the prophecy either. Speaking of that prophecy, the book makes it sound really scary, sure, but what if the things I saw were the real future? After all, such things aren't set in stone, are they? And since the book mentions other ways to enter the space, we may be able to figure this book and this prophecy out if we find them. And then maybe we can meet there again in that space. It might be better if we just meet in reality. Also, Natalia, don't go running around in that space anymore. Read. The content on the page still consists. Begin meditate. Perhaps this can be used to re-enter the mysterious space. Begin to meditate. Edge of the page blur gradually. Good. I'm being teleported back in because there are sea leaves to collect here. Which. Okay. It's called a Mysterio. Dot. Question mark, question mark. Question mark. Oh, what? Oh. Oh. What's this? Wait, isn't that like the Athena's Isn't Cruise Auto thingy? Whoa. What does this lead? It's another path. Oh fuck, I die. Watch out, don't go near there. Okay, yeah.
Adventure time.
Okay, it doesn't seem that this leads to anywhere. Really. And I have to die to get back. Okay, so... But there is a path there. I'm gonna try to get there.
Adventure time.
Because there are multiple cities still to be found. For that chest at that castle thingy over there. Oh, this reminds me of the chasm. It really reminds me of the chasm in the upside down structure.
Adventure time. Off we go.
So that's interesting. Okay, I think we should be able to glide to at least some part of this here. And there's another time trial here on this one and up there. And down there, I mean. This one is a fighting one. Oh no, wait, this is blow barrels up one. And the barrels are over there. So, Yomiya, dear, please come into the party. And this still has the fontain background of party.
Are you going to hold the festival?
Interesting. Where's the last one? Where's the last one? Oh, there. Antonov City.
Ooh, let me open it.
Which... oh fuck. Oh fuck. Thankfully we can glide back to there. This is relatively a safe space, seeing as how there are not many enemies. Oh, there we go again. Why are there so many holes in this floor? Who the fuck designed this place with so many fucking holes in the floor? That's not up to code. And we enter this one. Oh, this might be meant to be the last one you do. Or one of the last ones you do. On the other hand, it does bring us back here. Now we go down there because I saw one to be here as well. Which I will glide to this one here. It has a time trial again. Okay. I'm quickly going to have a look around here as well. Because there's a path down here. But it doesn't seem there's anything here. Interesting. But this quest does have a lot of lore for all the Fontain world quests. Which is very interesting. I think I need to drop down for a bit. Oh. And that brings us all the way back here, okay. Good to know. Alright, we need to get back there. So we'll glide over to here. Go on the first one underneath there. And we'll do this one first. And then we'll probably have to look for one more. Open the chest in 30 seconds. Ah, that's what this on the side part is for. $12, 10, 9. Here we go. CD appeared. And we're being sent back with a rift. But that does make me wonder. Wait, it sends us back here. Interesting. Interesting choice. But we've also solved another puzzle here, which might have caused the CD to appear. Don't know. But there are currently 2 seedings over there, ready to get onto their courts. And we already got one to the court, so we need to get one more. Which we need to find somewhere along here. No time trials, anything around here. Where could it be? Where could it be? I got stuff up there, but okay. Maybe somewhere... I don't know. Anyways, we can go... Let's try to see if we can get the chest. This is the location of the chest, because we haven't even been there yet. That's the rip that takes us back to that part, which I don't want to go to. I want to go to the chest, which I believe is after, behind this wall. No. Okay, yeah, the chest is over there. We're missing one city. One singular city for a precious chest we're missing. I will have a quick look on the interactive map. Okay, I had a little look on the interwebs and we need to go back. We need to go back a bit. Oh, that's perfect. Although I do think if I fall here, it might be quicker. Which I don't go that. Yes, good. We're back here. Which means if we go back to this one, thankfully we can go back a bit. Because apparently there's another one around here, I believe. No, wait, well, let me quickly have a look. This should be further back here. Oh, I see. There it is. Yeah, there's a definite... This is a little hard challenge.
Shine down.
But I do think I can do it.
Going in. Let's light it up.
Because I've C6 my banners, so this should be able... We should be able to do this. Although... Come on, get lower. Let's go.
Inazuma shines eternal. Teamwork is dreamwork. Off we go.
Did it without even really trying. Damn.
That's what I call present.
And some people on the internet said it was hard. Sorry about that. But I just did it in one try. Yeah, lovely.
Adventure time.
So now, the final ceiling has appeared there, and if we just walk over, we should be able to get that precious chest. Oh, fuck. Also, we can do a wish. Now, we can either get another banner, or weapon, or... another Bandit. Yes. Even though I got C6 Bandit. Anyways, that's one intertwined fame part. And another wish down the drain for the pity. And beautiful. Also, just so you guys know, I got Skyward Spine on the standard banner. I have been slowly working on ascending this one to level 90, but I read online it was a really good weapon for Orion Shogun, so Orion Shogun has a different weapon now. Yes. So let me quickly have a look. Okay, yes. This is gonna be a shorter episode for me. Probably are used to at least 1 hour and 45 minutes. This episode is going to be shorter than that. I believe on this side, right? Yes. Here we go. And that's the final city. Wait, we obtained a pocket watch. Was it an artifact? Yeah, that's an artifact. Okay. So, now, we have everything from here for now. Although I do feel like there might still be more to this place. But maybe in further patches. And I still want to figure out what I need to do with the other pages. Because I still have, let's see, there are 12 pages in total. So I still got 9 pages left to enter into the book. Where's the rift? Where's the rift? Oh, hello, you're back. Oh,
There is no
there's
escape.
2 of you now. I'll beat the 2 of you. For
Illusion
just
shout.
for the fact that you tried to ambush me.
Feel the flip. Now you shall perish. There is no escape. Shine down.
Wait, he regained health? What the fuck?
Let's light it up. Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
One down. That's another one down.
Adventure time.
Nothing spawned though, but I've beaten both of them. Good. And now we leave this space behind. Since we've all collected everything. But we are getting closer to that portal. So I think we'll eventually go through that portal someday. Okay. What happened if we decide a page? Oh. Submit. Give. Oh yeah, I'm not going to read everything. 3 agents have been absorbed today. Yeah, no. It has lore. I will read it for myself, but with that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. I sure know I did, and I will hope to see you on the next one. Goodbye.